Have a type of energy where you come around him, you automatically feels better.
On Tuesday, Taylor Starks told us about the brutal beating of her 1-year-old son, Kyrie, at the hands of a trusted friend and babysitter.
She threw my son into the wall and shook him up pretty bad, but they said that's just a bit of what she did to him.
He's been in the hospital with no brain activity since June 13th, and Wednesday morning, Kyrie died a month shy of his second birthday. His mom, Taylor, posting this on social media, saying she's crushed.
I'm only 18. I don't have a mom. I don't have a dad. I don't have any family. It's just me and my baby. That's my only blood relative I have.
Earlier this month, babysitter Kimora Hodges tried to tell Taylor her son was having an allergic reaction and she needed to come pick him up from this Roseville apartment complex. When she got there, Kyrie was having seizures, and soon Taylor learned this was not an allergic reaction at all.
He had blood force trauma to the head, and he was bleeding out his ears, where he had to have immediate brain surgery.
The babysitter has been arrested and arraigned for first-degree child abuse. Obviously, those charges could change if the child ends up passing away.
Roseville police now working with the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office on more charges against Hodges, who admitted to what she did.
Very cooperative, very regretful, remorseful for her actions, but it doesn't, obviously that doesn't take any of it back.
Hodges does have priors for domestic violence and is being held on a very high $250,000 bond, no 10%.
Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about this disturbing and tragic story coming out of Detroit, Roseville, actually. And this happened on June 13 when allegedly Kimora Hodges was babysitting 11-month-old Kyrie, who was the friend of his mother, whose name is Taylor Starks. And she went to work, and this lady was supposed to be watching her child, and somehow she called the mom and said that the child ate soap and he was having an allergic reaction. So she she left work, and then she saw the baby having, seizures upon seizures upon seizures. And of course, when they rushed him to the hospital, that's when they found out all these things that had happened to this child, all the bruises and different things like that. And as you heard, she's a young mother. I believe she's 18. She has nobody. She doesn't have a mother. She doesn't have a father. That little boy was her only blood relative. It was her only family member. And of course, I'm sure this young lady knew that. So her only comfort, her only gift is taken away by her so-called best friend. And yes, the police can say, oh, she was remorseful and stuff like that. I bet she is, because she's looking at a lot of time. And she has priors of doing things like this to other people, in a sense. I'm not sure if it was a child before, but she's used to putting hands or doing something she had no business doing. And this time she did it to a child. And people may say, oh, that's probably, she was probably possessed or whatever. But whether she's possessed by evil spirit or demon, and there's a difference. There's something inside of you that spirit has to use to do that. So there was something inside her for this little baby. And this is sad. The person trusted you to watch their child. You can't do it no more. Just say you can't do it anymore. And then this is another thing. That's why we have to go with our intuition. We have to go with our gut feeling. Whatever, if it seems off, don't try to explain it away, because that's your friend, that's your mom, that's your auntie, that's your longtime friend. Go with your gut. And here's the GoFundMe for this little boy. It doesn't matter how much money they raise. This will never bring this baby back. This doesn't matter how this lady is crying. She's remorseful. It doesn't matter. This baby will never come back, because he passed away on Wednesday, yesterday. He actually passed away yesterday. So they surpassed their goal, but that doesn't bring this baby back at all. So this is the story behind it if you want to read. And of course, I believe whoever set up this GoFundMe for this young lady said, please, young mom, go with your first gut and don't be so easily with trusting people with your child. Cherish your babies with everything in you, because I'm losing my whole entire world right now and I don't wish this pain on anyone. So maybe she did have a gut feeling before. She had something that was off, something that was telling her something was wrong. And sometimes you look at, hey, I don't think so, maybe it's me tripping or whatever, and then that's your motherly intuition trying to tell you, trying to warn you. This is probably the reason why she put that in the post. I send my condolences to this little baby. I didn't even want to know what that baby went through. This is something. You trying to make a life. The young girl trying to make a life. She could have been out partying, doing stuff, trying to make a life for her and her son. Left him with somebody that she's supposed to trust, and then this is what happened. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.